I don't know if the music's gonna be appropriate.
Okay.
They say money can change things, that being a big-time pro athlete means living big time. But for Ricky Romero, life seems very normal. Sure, he signed a $30 million contract, but he spends the off-season living with his parents and sisters and brother. From the outside looking in, they are your average Mexican-American family in the shadow of Los Angeles.
Can you give me a high five? Ace, bang, bang. Up.
Ricky's parents, Sandra, a school bus driver, and Ricardo, a truck driver, are still working at jobs they had long before their son became a major league star. The one concession? They accepted the gift of a spacious new home from their son, moving them away from the tough streets of East LA and allowing them to live together in comfort.
You know, to this day, every time I'm gone, I call my mom once a day and my dad, while on my way to the stadium or something. If I don't call them, they're calling me. They're like, hey, are you okay? Family is important to me and to a Mexican culture. This is a typical day. You just my mom cooks dinner and we just sit around the table and just kind of talk about different things and eat and then you just go from there.
East Los Angeles, commonly known for its hard edges and rough reputation. But for the Romeros, this was their neighborhood, the heartbeat of LA's Mexican culture, the place they raised their 4 children, where family was everything. Well, family and baseball.
East LA is a unique city in a good way. It's a beautiful city. It's got that cliche that the gangs, the shootings and stuff like that, but I never really had that problem. My job was just to stay in school and get good grades and play baseball, and I enjoyed it so much that I never even bothered looking the other way. And you see friends go down the road, but it is what it is.
The story began 32 years ago when a 17-year-old Ricardo paid a smuggler to take him across the border, determined to make a better life for himself in the United States.
You hear about the story about when he was crossing the border, and stuff he had to do and stuff he saw along the way. And obviously his uncle, who he considers his father to this day, gave him a place to live and said, hey man, you got one job, and that's to go to work, make money, and hopefully find a wonderful woman, which luckily it was my mother, and make your own family.
Ricky was the first of their 4 children. Father and son bonded through the game, passing on the small lessons. It paid off as his son was drafted in the first round in 2006 by the Blue Jays.
Ricky Romero is dealing.
The ace and leader of the Jays staff, Romero takes nothing for granted. The offseason is time for family and time to improve, doing the small things it takes to succeed in a long and grueling 162-game season.
I take it serious, man. It's something that I don't mess around with. I'm there, at a certain time because I have to be there, and I enjoy even being there, and it's my job to get ready. The Blue Jays are counting on me to be ready for spring training and the season, so something that I take serious.
Regardless of all the accolades, Ricky Romero has remained grounded, humbled by his accomplishments, bolstered by his family, just another amazing success story from East LA.